Hey you beautiful people, I'm back again with this extra glamorous look. So let's begin without wasting time. The first product that I have used today is a primer. Make sure you use a primer before applying any eyeshadow. The primer that I've used is Urban Decay Original, and the first palette that I have used today is NYX Ultimate, and the first shade is this orange from the palette, and this goes right over the crease line with a blending brush, just like this. Make sure you use a good blending brush, and also keep adding the product as much as you want, and also diffusing it at the same time so that it just gives a good gradient look on the eye. The second palette that I've used is Morphe 25B, and from the palette is this brownish brown shade that I have used, and this goes over the crease line too using a blending brush. Make sure you put more on the outer corner and you go less towards the inner corner, just like this. Next, I have used this concealer palette by MAC, and I have just used the shade from it just to have a cut crease. I am doing a semi-cut crease today, and using a flat brush, I'm just starting from the inner corner and almost covering half the lid, as you can see out here. It's a pretty easy look, but if you're scared of cut crease, or if you're not really easy with it, you can just apply the shade as it is without using a concealer. But for today, I wanted to use the concealer and create a semi-cut crease basically. So here you go, this is how it is done. And keep applying the concealer just like this, starting from the inner corner, going almost half the lid, just like this. And the next shade that I have used is from the same palette, 25B Morphe 25B, and it's a very shimmery shimmery yellow shade. And I'm just using the shade to cover the entire concealer that I have on the lid, just like this, starting from the inner corner and basically going out, covering half the lid, leaving the outer corner, just like this, using a small flat brush for this technique, just like this. Keep adding the shade as much as you want. And then next, what I'm doing is I'm just using the previous brownish shade to basically just diffuse the corners or the edges that I see between two shades. And this is how it is done. And then also I'm using right now I'm just diffusing the edges using a little bit of the gold and using a little bit of the brown shade, and just diffusing the edges just like this. So that it just creates it gives that lovely gradient kind of a look. This is a very important step. Make sure you don't miss this step. Next I'm using is Hyper Real Glow by MAC, and this palette is a really good palette. And the first shade, the first highlighter from the palette I'm using, and this goes right near the tear duct area, just like this, and also to highlight my brow bone. For the eyeliner, I'm using a NARS pen today, and this is a pretty nice pen, and I'm just doing a normal wing, nothing fancy, nothing too much. So this is how it is done. And this is basically just defining the line near the eyelashes, and I'm not doing much. I'm not going to do anything that is super neat and super super accurate. Later I'm just going to thicken it some more once I'm done with my false eyelashes. So yeah, this is how it is done. Just make sure you go really close to the lashes and gradually build up the thickness and the darkness as required. So there you go. No big fuss. It's just super easy, super simple. A little bit of practice will definitely get you here. So I've gone off camera and had my false eyelashes on, and then to build up the volume and more darkness and more thickness, I'm using NYX gel eyeliner, and this goes basically over the false eyelashes, and I have thickened the wing and darkened the wing. And for the mascara, I've used NYX Doll Eye, and as you can see, it's just normal mascara. And then going back to the lower lashes to complete the look, I have gone back to the first palette that I have used and the first shade that I have used, and using a small flat brush, I'm just using that orange near the lower lashes, just like this, and connecting it towards the wing, connecting it up towards the wing, basically making this one whole look, one whole complete look. And this is how it is done basically. And the next shade again from Morphe 25B palette, and this goes again close to the lashes, close to the lower lashes, using a small smudging brush, I could say, and then connecting it up towards the wing. Next, what I'm doing is just filling my waterline with this NYX gel eyeliner, and it's just simple. Just filling up the waterline and thickening it just like this, and then connecting it towards the outer corner just like this. As you can see, I'm gradually just filling the waterline, and then I'm thickening it as to how I want the look to look like, just like this, and then going towards the inner corner. Just like that. Keep adding and keep thickening, and then keep joining it towards the outer corner. As you can see, I'm just gradually thickening. Just like this. And if you want, you can create a beak towards the inner corner. I like doing that. It really looks nice on the eyes. To contour my face a little bit, I'm using Hourglass, and I'm using Golden Almond. The shade is Golden Almond, and the product is Hourglass Stick. And basically this is a foundation, but I have got 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, and I've used it as a contouring stick now. So here you go, contouring my nose a little bit, and then shaping my face a little bit, basically just adding a little bit of sculpt to the face, as I don't want the face to look really plain and blank. So yep, keep blending. If you have a beauty blender, blend it with a beauty blender. If you have a brush, just diffuse it with the with the brush, just like this. do not rub the brush over the face, just with gentle hands, just diffuse the line, you know, as you can see what I'm trying to do here is just diffusing the line, but my hands are pretty light, and I'm not putting any kind of a pressure on the skin, and also diffusing this into the hairline so that it looks one whole complete skin. As you can see how I'm doing it, it's pretty easy. And then I'm using this bronzer by Hourglass again, and this is called Radiant Bronze Light. Yep, and this goes exactly where I have used the contour, the contouring stick on the face. This goes basically, I'm just dabbing a little bit of the product on the cheeks and the forehead. You may not do this, but yep, I wanted to use the bronzer as I love using bronzer. And for the blush I'm using is NYX Cheeks Sweet Cheeks palette, and I'm just using one of the shades from the palette, and this goes right over the cheeks as you can see, and then using a clean brush I'm just going to blend all of them into the skin, basically making it one whole natural look and not making it too obvious on the cheeks. So this is why I use a clean brush basically to just blend everything off, just like this. If you wish, you could use loose powder basically under the contour and basically between the contour and the jawline to give you that clean kind of a cut of the contour. This is not necessary, but if you really want to have a clean area between the jawline and the contour, you may do this step. For the lip shade, I have used Orange Shot by Maybelline, and there you go, it's a little bit of orangish. For the highlighter, I have used Hyper Real Glow by MAC, and I have used the second shade from the palette, and this goes right over the cheekbones and basically all the necessary areas where it has to be highlighted. This goes all over there. As you can see, this is super cool, super easy, and glamorous. I loved this look, and I hope you liked it. So that's all about today's look. I hope you guys have liked it as much as I loved creating this look for you. For such more videos, you know what you have to do. You have to like and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye. I shall see you in my next videos. Mwah.